Brexit trade talks could result in Boris Johnson making concessions to the EU as Conservative Party MPs fear President-elect Joe Biden. Joe Biden piled the pressure on Prime Minister Boris Johnson in the lead-up to his eventual U.S. election victory last month. While campaigning, the Democrat criticized the UK for its approach to Brexit as the government infuriated the EU with the Internal Market Bill. Mr. Johnson wanted to make changes to the already agreed Northern Ireland Protocol, sparking a legal challenge from the European Commission. The now U.S. President-elect warned Mr. Johnson that peace on the island of Ireland, preserved by the Good Friday Agreement, must not be a casualty of Brexit. Mr. Biden's stance on Britain leaving the EU could force Mr. Johnson into painful concessions, some Tories fear, as the U.S. election result looks poised to hand Brussels negotiator Michel Barnier a key advantage. Pro-EU conservatives are concerned that a no-deal outcome will lead to tension between London and Washington and put the special relationship at risk. Baroness Nikki Morgan warned earlier this month that Mr. Johnson may need a deal with the EU soon to save the relationship with the US. She said, "I think the PM will not want the first conversation he has with Biden to be about Northern Ireland, Brexit and no deal. Getting a deal will make that conversation much easier." Expert on U.S. politics, Dr. Nigel Bowles, told Express.co.uk that Mr. Johnson will have to make concessions to the EU in order to ensure the UK keeps hopes of a US trade deal alive. The Oxford University academic said, "A trade deal can be done, but any prime minister who calculated that either a US president would fold on the Good Friday Agreement, and fold on the EU agreement on the border, should think again. If Boris Johnson wants a trade deal with the US, the agreement he forged with the EU in late 2019 will have to be observed. His current approach will not work, and everyone around Boris Johnson knows that." This echoed warnings from another expert, Professor Stephen Berman, who told Express.co.uk that Mr. Biden will want to teach the UK a lesson for trying to modify its Brexit agreement with the EU. The U.S. politics expert said, "Joe Biden is Irish, so his commitment to a united Ireland would be absolute. If the Brits somehow contravened that and trouble arises on the border, Mr. Biden would be furious. There are a lot of Irish sympathizing politicians in the House of Representatives, and they would scupper a trade deal if Boris Johnson undermined the Good Friday Agreement. These things are absolute. The UK has no leverage on this. The UK would be finished in their eyes, and they would take retribution potentially across a whole range of policies."